Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Phyllis Barone, Michigan golfer, and we're here at Eagle Crest Golf Resort with two of our favorite ladies, legends, Hall of Famers, Shirley Spork. Hi, Shirley.
Hey, it's great to be back at Eagle Crest.
Awesome. And Sara Wold. Hello.
Hi. Great to be here.
So anyway, we were at the Solheim Cup, and Shirley still is sporting her red, white, and blue, of course. So Shirley, tell us, what do you think? I feel that the girls really had a hard time putting. Do you feel that way?
Well, the whole game was won or lost putting. The greens were extremely fast, and it was whoever got the break on the green. And some went in and some didn't. But everyone played tremendous golf. And the singles, we really lost the 2 points in the first day.
Yes, I agree.
And that was it. Because our team doesn't play partners. And they don't know how to play partners. So
Why do you think that is, Shirley?
Why? They just never played alternate shots together. They don't do that on our tour. Whereas in Europe, they do that more often. And they're closer to each other. Our players are individuals that they don't cross over the borderline, and they don't travel together or anything. Sometimes at a tournament, someone will say, "Oh gosh, I guess you didn't play last week." And the person answers and says, "No, I started on the back nine, you were on the front nine." and that's the way it goes. A lot of tournaments, they play both nines, tee them off on both nines. But our team is very well settled in, and we didn't have as many, what do you call them? Beginners on
Rookies.
Rookies. Where in Scotland we had a lot of 5 rookies playing.
Right.
But our ones that were rookies played well.
Yes, we did.
That's a difference. That's the real difference.
Right. Well, Sara, you've been to several Solheim Cups, and unfortunately couldn't make it to Toledo. But what are your thoughts on how we played, and kind of comment?
I thought the girls were just terrific. I mean, every one of them tried so hard, and they did the very best they could. And it was just a matter of a couple of putts here and there. And actually, I heard some commentators say that the European team is really used to having competition against somebody they're really passionate about beating. Whereas we don't really have that here, where Scotland against Ireland or Wales or whatever. We don't have that. And so I think that's another factor.
Well, Sara, what did you think about the galleries?
Oh, well, I love the galleries. We sort of miss the European girl because they're crazy. Now, we're not crazy, but they're crazy.
Well, there were 150,000 people there.
Oh, yes, it was great to see the crowd.
That's the biggest crowd we've ever had at a Solheim.
Yes. Wonderful.
And they had 1,000 volunteers.
That's great, too.
1,000
I know some of the volunteers, and they all said they had a great time, and the girls were wonderful.
Well, I think Toledo also did a fantastic job in showcasing their city, getting the Fan Fest. I mean, it really was, the event I thought was spectacular.
Well, they had a lot of action downtown near the river. We had a sponsor dinner in the baseball stadium, and the girls, our team was on the third baseline, and the other team was on the first baseline, and they all had the mug hucks, or whatever the name of the baseball farm club is. Right. They all wore the shirts, and I was very privileged to sat with Mr. John Solheim and his wife, and our new commissioner, Molly. And I got to meet a lot of people that I've seen over the years. And I got on the first tee. I was out there dancing with...
I saw that.
There was a lot of dancing going on.
Dancing with Julie Inkster. And one day I had a big...
Yeah, your big hat on.
Hat on, yeah. And that was fun. That was fun to do. And...
We're going to have Stephanie, the coach here of Eastern Michigan. She's going to join us in. Come on in, Steph. Hi, Steph.
Yes, so happy we have this wonderful woman here with us. And I said she's probably so happy to be out of the desert for a little while. So, but yeah, we were dancing at the Solheim. We didn't get to come close to Shirley. She was surrounded by a lot of people, but we were all dancing in our own areas for sure. Yeah, there's a lot.
You guys were on the 14th. You marshaled the 14th.
Marshaled the 14th hole. Yeah, that was organized by the University of Toledo coach Jenny Coluccio, and so we all had a great time. I mean, just the energy.
Did you see any terrific shots that you would like your players to be able to hit?
Oh my gosh, I want all my players to emulate those players that were out there, and just we saw the 9th hole when Lexi and Anna were coming up on the 9th hole on that last day, and Lexi put it in 5 feet. It was a tough putt she had, maybe it was 6 feet. Very tough putt, and you knew it was just going to slide a little bit, and she made it. The whole crowd erupted, and so I mean, I know she tied her match, but that moment was pretty awesome to watch.
But Anna Nordstrom, I love the way she walks. She walks like a champion. Really smooth.
With authority, right?
Yeah, with authority.
And she's so tall. All those girls, so many of them are so tall. I mean, obviously the Cordes sisters are very tall. Anna, Lexi, I mean, a lot of height going on in those groups. So
gives them a little advantage that you make a bigger swing and they can allow the golf club to move faster.
A lot more power.
And with all the new equipment that's out there, there's no flex to it, but it's lighter. So the lighter the golf club, the faster it'll go.
For sure.
And it's quite expensive, the new shafts they put in clubs. But
You can't buy them at this 5 and dime like you used to, Shirley. I mean, come on.
in our era of playing in the beginning 50s and 60s, we just hit a lot of golf balls in practice. And I could put my hand on a Bible and say, in all my competitive matches, total, hitting it out of bounds would be 3.
That's
awesome.
wow.
So I only hit it straight.
They call that a straight shooter. Yes.
Well, but all we did is practice. And we didn't try to change our swing. And everybody had their own swing. And I was fortunate in the beginning to, I was teaching and trying to play, and I took a 35 millimeter camera, and I wanted to take pictures on the practice range, and I asked Louise Suggs if I could take her picture. And she said, well, what do you want it for? And I said, well, I want to take it back to school and show it to my students. She said, I don't want to see it, but I'll let you do that. So see, some people don't want to look at their swing. But balance, you just have to have balance to make something happen. And you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're just as good as the next person out there. And when I started, the big 3 was Dave Dietrichson, Zaharias, and Louise Suggs, and Patty Berg. And there was very little money. The total prize purse was $3,000, divided amongst, as we started, 13 players. And as we traveled along the road in our cars, we were able to be a family. It was a family. We were a family. We just went from point A to point B, B to C, and all the way around the country.
So you all traveled in one car and one wagon?
Caravan.
We could have. But
You had a conventional, no, I guess it'd be an unconventional way to start the game. You used your putter initially, and you actually wrote a book about it, right? From green to tee?
that's right. I started at the end, and I'm trying to get to the beginning. And sometimes I get there, and sometimes I don't. But my book is, I wrote a book about what we did on the tour, other than playing the game. And all the money goes to my endowment at Eastern Michigan at the Shirley Spork Women's Golf Endowment. And the other place is the USGA Junior Girls Golf.
Wonderful.
So it's in its 4th year, I believe. And I had books at the merchandise tent. I could have brought more, but I didn't want to sit there. So
Next time, bring them. I'll sell them for you.
But I took order blanks.
Oh, that was good.
And they can write to me, and I'll autograph the book and send it to them.
Very good.
Well, you can also get it on Amazon, right?
Yes, they can get it on Amazon. It isn't on that reader thing yet, you know, where you read it.
Oh, the Kindle.
The Kindle?
I think it's on Kindle yet. No.
Get it on Audible. No.
Yeah.
Read by Shirley herself.
Anyway, ladies, it's been a pleasure being Sara, our friend Shirley, and of course Stephanie, the coach. Go green and white. I'm sporting my E. I'm sporting my E. So, anyway, thanks for being with us today. It's been great having all of you.
It's been fun.
I don't have anything green.
That's all right. You're still in your USA outfit.